Hey there, welcome back to Battle Brothers. I'm Jade Star.
No matter how much I pretend, I am not Skippy Granola.
It's true. And we're east of Gelb. I was traveling down the road looking for more contracts when I noticed an abandoned fortress well off the road and decided to go pay it a visit.
Well, it doesn't look so bad. I'm sure there's going to be like 3 times as many behind them.
Well, you can see that there's 9 by the counter up top.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, 9 isn't that bad. Her...
9's a little bit more than I might want. I mean, it's not like the... What was that contract I ran away from? 13?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like they're sticking back and trying to take their high ground. That might make this a little bit more sketchy.
Right. I'm thinking that they might be protecting a few more brigand marksmen, which is why I was kind of okay here, coming here at night. I didn't know what I was getting into ahead of time, but I knew if I was going to fight something that had ranged units, I'd rather fight them at night. I only have Mr. Yar to shoot with. If they had many archers or ranged units of any type, I'd rather them suffer the night penalty than me.
See all but one of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. Oh, then the other guy up top. Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah. I was just noticing that they seem to be making like a bowling pin diamond or wedge for me. Right?
These are the Mighty Ducks.
Oh no, flying V.
How do you deal with Flying V?
The knuckle
Or
puck. Yeah.
Or the dwarves. They're just setting up the cage.
Right. Yeah. We can't see the
mega bunker.
we can't see the runner in the back holding the ball.
Yeah. I mean, kickoff just happened.
Yeah, we can see Mr. Yara can't really hit anything. The best odds are the guy up top with the pickaxe and no shield, but even at night, that's like a 36% chance. 5% chance to hit the ones with kite shields.
Yeah.
In case I haven't...
I'm noticing they all seem to be inspired by nearby leader.
Yeah, that was a little concerning.
Mr. X is still sitting, hiding back in the fog of war.
Yeah. In case I didn't cover it, I was going to say kite shields are much more suited to blocking arrows than other shields.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you're going to use shields, and you absolutely should, kite shields are the way to go. Probably putting points into melee defense. You're probably not putting a whole lot of points into ranged, so that extra...
Right. Well, if you're using shields, I'd say use either kite shields or heater shields, because both of those are just straight better than the little wooden round shields. They're a little more heavier grammar, but they're better. Actually, Griswold has so much stamina, I gave him an Ancient Legionary's Tower Shield. Which, so regular shields are 15-15, heaters are 20 melee, 15 ranged, and kite shields are 25 ranged, 15 melee. The Tower Shield is 20-20.
I just like the extra 10 range defense from the kite shield. Heaters only give you 5 more melee.
Right.
And it may sound a little min-maxy, but you're probably already raising your melee defense.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just get more total benefit.
So Flameser is mostly healthy. He's got the split hand, which still absolutely sucks. It was treated at a temple, still hasn't healed yet. So again, I'm kind of keeping him in reserve. Gonna try to do a little bit better about that than Pawn.
Poor Pond. You received the final demotion.
Is that really a demotion? It's really just kind of, dead.
Don't ruin my chess joke.
Well, he never did reach the other side of the board.
This is true. Also, where the hell is that last bandit.
He's got to be right behind the archer in one of those 2 black hexes.
He hasn't exposed himself. We're gonna find out that in those 2 hexes, one of them is just a bush.
Yeah, there's a rock.
Yeah. I wonder where the leader is.
Oh man, it made me think of oh, hey, there he is.
There he is.
I was starting to think of was it Monty Python's Guide to Hiding?
Oh, yeah. Don't stand up.
I really
Is
thought
this the first brigand leader that we've seen?
Yeah, I think so. Ow, ow! My helmet and my HPs, or well, Griswold's. I will be fine. Griswold might die. It's just not landing the hits that I need. So, brigand leaders, kind of what you would expect, just even stronger than raiders, typically in very heavy chain and a very good helmet. I think his helmet has about 200 armor.
Yeah, they're tough. They have more hit points, and they're generally all around more skilled.
And apparently they inspire other people nearby them. I think that just means resolve, like the banner. So, Flamester doesn't have a really good chance to hit because of his split hand and defense and a shield. You know what doesn't require accuracy checks? Split shield.
Nice.
He's got an axe. I'm just gonna have him smash shields for this fight.
This is normally about the point, turn 3 where you haven't killed anyone yet. And you're very engaged. It's a little bit too late to run now.
Yeah. I really thought 3 people up on this Brigand Raider up there would have been a bit overkill. Turns out not. I mean, he doesn't even have a goddamn shield, and he smashed the crap out of Griswold.
And he does have the high ground on him.
Yeah, on Grizz, yeah. I don't know, I expected those other guys to do better.
Just hoping for a little bit of friendly fire there.
Would be nice, wouldn't it? Alright, well, Griswold's disengaged, and that guy's at a height disadvantage now. Probably should have done that earlier.
I'm gonna cut that out. So the first time I saw that marksman, I thought he had an eye patch, which might explain why he's not hitting anything.
No, it's just a shadow. Oh, so Klaus is overwhelmed. That's somewhere down farther on this skill tree. But every time the bandit leader swings at somebody, it's decreasing our skill for a turn. That can be nice, a nice skill to have. One of the things you can do to maximize it, I suppose, get a Dagger Master with Overwhelm, put 3 stacks of Overwhelm on somebody to lower their melee offense for the next turn by 30%.
It's not bad. Just trying to feel for how this combat is going. Who's going to be the person who dies?
Well, I mean, the first death is a Brigand Raider, so that's nice. The one with the axe and no longer a kite shield is trapped in the middle of Fuck City on my lines. Look at that.
Shield wall.
Look at that hot maneuver right there. Ow. Damn. Hard guy's really been getting beat the last couple of fights. Oh, but nice. Got him right back. It's all good.
Revenge.
Yeah. No, I don't want to engage the leader on the high ground. I really don't want that leader to have a high ground advantage fighting me. That would just suck.
Especially when you don't have a shield of your own. Maybe focus the two-handed weapon on, softer targets.
Right. It is worth noting that Travelogue, while he doesn't have a shield, does have a dodge. And it's not quite 15 points, but it's close.
That's nice, but that does go down as your stamina goes away, because it's based on your, what's it called, initiative?
Yeah, initiative. Yeah, so as fatigue rises, initiative decreases. Dodge is 15% initiative. But Travelogue also doesn't generate a whole lot of fatigue.
That's one of the benefits of not using a heavier weapon. Well, no. Two-handed weapons don't generate that much fatigue.
Swords in general don't. Travelogue can a little bit because he can swing that thing twice and generate almost as much as, say, Fleshnock swinging the one-handed sword twice. But the Great Sword and the Woodcutter's Axe require 6 AP to swing, so you're only getting one swing in.
Right, yeah, one swing versus two. Yeah. Guess that makes a pretty dramatic difference.
But the Warbrand is fairly light, so it still doesn't generate a whole lot. I love the pathing here. I'm like, what the hell, guy? It does show that you can only go through one hex a friendly unit, though. You can't go through two.
I guess that's to make sure that if you get spear walled, it forces you back to an open space.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm sure there's some practical reason and not just a arbitrary limitation.
Yeah. I think it's also just because you could then maybe surround people that were trying to hold an area, but there's a gap that you can fill with your own bodies, and then go through, what otherwise would be zones of control filled with friendlies and get behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna have Hargay back off. He's at low health.
Safe.
Yeah, low health, no body armor. Just get out of there. I can't believe,
like, have a Pawn 2.0 on your hands.
Still can't believe this brigand with the pickaxe up north is still alive.
Yeah, he should have been killed by now.
Yeah. God damn it, Archer. Really? In the middle of night, fucking pierced arm muscles. Ugh. And then throwing axes. Just fucking rude. Oh no, they've got war dogs somewhere in the back.
Yeah.
Ah, now you can't cut that out.
Well, shut up. No, I'm embarrassed.
It's fine. I've had to deal with less professional LPers. Like, have you ever tried to do commentary with Guava when he gets phone calls from his, governor candidate calling on his voicemail, and you have this whole political speech in the middle of your commentary that he has to cut out?
Can't say that I have.
That was late XCOM 1 episode. It was hilarious. I had to bleep out I kept most of it, but I bleeped out the start of it because it had his real name in front of it.
Nice. I know you haven't always been so considerate.
I'm
of course referring to the episode where you were cyberbullying New Order.
I thought that was what it is. I didn't release, his name.
For those watching, Jade Star posted New Order's phone number on the internet.
I did not post it on the internet. I suggested a name for an elf lineman.
Which may have been his actual phone number.
It may have been.
Why does anybody give you their phone number? Why did New give you his phone number?
So we could text to set up a time to record Blood Bowl commentary.
I I see.
I am sure nobody.
Rolling feels like.
Oh, come on. I'm sure nobody called him.
Oh, maybe. And it is something awful.
Yeah. I mean, I remember I texted him a long time after that. Trying to do the Ard meta. Which is a thing new. Invented if you watch my streams, otherwise that means nothing. And he actually made me think that I had forgotten which number it was, because I didn't, like, save his number as new order. It was just a random number. I'm like, oh, this has got to be new. Let me do this. Like, oh, shit, is this some random dudes? I was like, oh, sorry, didn't mean to bother you. I must have the wrong number. I was like, alright. I was like, it's alright. It's an hard world out there. I'm like, oh, you got me!
Yeah. Consummate professional.
Yeah, yeah. So back to the fight. It's going a little tougher than expected, but we've got some kills, some fleeing people, and I pushed them off the high ground except for that archer. The 3 guys on the south have been remarkably resilient, though.
Yeah, this is about the point where if people are gonna die, it's gonna happen.
Do you mean
like,
on my side or their side?
On your side.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
You've worn them down, you've taken a bunch of hits.
Yeah.
Their captain is still there, pretty much in good order.
Yeah.
You're not gonna kill him quickly, he's just gonna turn around and just brutally murder someone out of the blow.
I was really hoping all the deaths would cause, you know, some morale hits to the leader. I would be looking forward to, though, capturing his axe and giving that to Flamester. That's a fighting axe. That's a tier 3 axe. Those are nice. And expensive. Very expensive.
Yeah.
Solid. Out of armor.
It's an interesting decision. It's definitely safer for him to have knocked back. But, I don't know. If he had decided to just turn around and attack, I think that could have been risky. That's the thing, there's no way to deal with him besides just run up and hit him. But every single one of those guys you have in contact with him could die next turn.
I mean, possibly. It's pretty surprising if some of those guys that are fresh got 2-shot. Like, I wouldn't want to put Griswold next to him, or Sullet, or people that are out of armor. Yeah, Zenial should probably not be there.
I mean, by this point in the fight, you just don't have anybody who's fresh. I mean, Flamester is actually pretty fresh. But,
yeah, but Flamester's just been going around hacking shields.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got one more shield to hack, at least.
Yeah.
Mojangles is fatigued and damaged, and oh hey, just moving there routed the other guy, so now it's just the leader to worry about. And you're right, like, I don't have people I want to base that leader with.
Woko is in pretty good condition.
He is, yeah.
Probably not. No.
So,
he's probably not going to die to a single headshot.
That's a fine suit of armor he's wearing, don't you think?
Yeah. Oh boy, this is how people die. The hubris knives have come out.
Nah, it's fine. He's gonna spend his turn, or time units, what is it, shield walling. That eats up a lot of stamina. It's fine. It's fine. Shin's kind of beat up. We won't engage him. Yeah, Flesh looks pretty fresh.
Zenial is not.
No, Zenial is out there. Flamester, stamina issues, but Mo should probably
been very busy.
Yeah, yes. Split shield is also not stamina friendly. It takes a lot.
Well, at least you've got your daggers on the high ground.
Yep. And Travelogue is actually exceptionally good at this. Because of Backstabber, everybody adjacent to the leader is giving him an extra 10 to hit instead of 5.
I know. Shinarada is in there with his shield wall.
Yep. got a little worried when Flamester took a hit. But now he doesn't have a shield. And now he doesn't have morale.
Ah, he's finally broken. Okay, so...
Oh, I hovered here. Look at that. 95% chance to hit with Travelogue. On a puncture. Oh, we're definitely gonna close puncture. Oh, 9 lives triggered.
What an asshole.
Yeah, where do you think you're going, buddy? Love the audio design. Oh man, Klaus took a beating. Everybody basically took a beating. Yeah, everybody except Travelogue and Mr. Yar. Oh, and WoWcow took damage. Just, ugh. That was a hard fight.
Did you get the loot?
Is it safe?
Now you're just trolling me.
Man,
I past Jade Star. Click the loot button. Click it. Oh, okay, there we go. Hey, got some mail.
Yeah.
Did not get the axe though.
No, I was really sad I didn't get the axe. I'm really happy I got 23 tools though, because we are really needing those. We are burning through those at a remarkable rate. But look at this helmet.
It's a nice kettle hat.
Yeah. 215 armor, that is a solid hat. And then some good nasal helmets. Nasal helmets with mail. Mail koi for an eventual next archer. God, I need some of those. And worn mail shirts. I like worn mail shirts because they're 110 for 8 stamina. And the ones that you buy out of actual smiths, I think, are 110 for 10. So they're actually less stamina for the same armor as an equivalent piece.
Yeah, it's weird. There are definitely armor pieces that are just less efficient.
Yeah,
just worse than other armor pieces.
Yeah. Worn mail shirts are one of the best early game pieces of armor. Eventually we're going to want something a little heavier, but right now I would be perfectly happy putting 110 armor on everybody. Like, that's what I'm trying to save up money for. I either need quality recruits, which usually cost a couple thousand, or I need quality armor, and male Hovericks are like 1,400 at Gelb.
Yeah.
But,
turns out being a mercenary is expensive.
Yeah. Well, you earn money quickly, but you have a lot of expenditures too. But this went well. It was a tough fight. We're gonna need some time to just recover, rest, and repair after that. But no, we're doing pretty good. I'm feeling good after all this.
Nobody died.
Nobody died.
Especially not Hard Gay.
Especially not Klaus. Yeah.
Oh no, Klaus, he's the rising star.
We're gonna end every video making fun of Klaus.
No, don't be mean to Klaus.
Oh, he has very delicate feelings.
He's very tender and murderous. Yeah.